Hello? Call me Clog the way I do the shit. What's going on, Niz? I was about to run through the wrong warps, so good timing. Just works. Yeah. There we go. So. For the wrong warps, there's a couple things to consider. So, one of the ones that you're probably gonna want to start doing, this should be for both routes. That's fine. I'm gonna clip them anyway. You're gonna come out of Shadow Glen here, and you're just not gonna get low grav. I'm gonna go immediately to the right. You're gonna walk up to Pogglefox, and you're just gonna give him Purple Jumpy, and keep walking. And then right after this rock on the left, so there's that waterfall right there. We're gonna drop down into this lower water plane, and that's gonna warp us to underneath the bridge. If we did on that higher water plane, we go over by Lily Pad again. So when we're here, what we want to do is land almost like on the seam of where this wall here below Tor meets the water. And there's 2 frames that you can drown on. So the first frame for drowning is the one that makes the noise, like starts the audio cues, and Tor like actually makes his sound. And the second frame is the one that starts the timers going. And normally, if I were to just do that right now and just let it happen, I'm gonna game over, because there's 2 timers. So there's a timer when you void, so like if I were to just jump into the water, starting now, until I respawn here, that's the void timer. There's also the game over timer, which as soon as Tor hits the ground, if I do that right, the game over timer starts ticking. But the game over timer is shorter than the void timer, because the void timer takes most of this sound cue. So right before those last few notes is when it starts kicking in. But you can see, like, significantly before it can start the warp, the camera starts panning for the game over, like, text to show up. So what Neil found instead is that we can pause during that to delay the game over timer from starting, or at least pause it where it's at, but we can continue to let the void timer go. So I'm going to do it with select, which is not how I normally do it, but I'll go over that in a second. I'm going to do it with select so you can see, but I'm going to go jump into that same place, and then I'm going to hit select so you can see what's happening, and I'm going to buffer frames. I'll get the 1 frame where Tor makes his noise and he drowns, and then I'll go 1 more frame, and I'm just going to sit there, and you'll see him warp back to his original position. So, drown started, 1 more, and I'm going to wait here, and the camera flicked back. Now, this flick back is right here where we started. That's what happens if you sit there and let the drown go for too long. Which, all in all, isn't that bad. The thing you need to get a feel for is how long you have to pause. So, if you go too quick, then it'll end up being like... You'll still get the game over like that. There's a certain scenario where if you're just barely too quick, you'll get a revive, like, animation at the place you're supposed to warp to. Which... I can't do it on command, but regardless. So you kind of have to play with the timing a little bit. It's not super long of a pause, and it's not super tight. Like, you can wait for pretty long before it warps you back to your original position. Like, it's not that bad. The way that I have taken to doing this is because PS4 controller. So I'm doing where I will jump off the ledge. So this is my left stick, and this is X. I'll jump off the ledge. I'm holding R1. I don't think you need to, but I just choose to. And instead of using select with my left index, I'll use my right thumb on L on my left stick, just like normal. And then I will move my thumb, my right thumb, where is it? Over to triangle, and the start button is here. So I'm doing this kind of thing, or like almost sideways like that. And so what I'll do is I'll hit start, and then I'll rock my finger back to triangle, like that. It's a little awkward from that angle, but it's fairly easy to still get the one frame. And because you're not inputting anything with this hand, you can literally just, like, hold R1 if you choose to, and then just freehand everything else, and just ba-ba, 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 ba-ba. Like, full-on slide your thumb. That's what I do a lot of the time. So you lose the visual with this, but if you have your audio, that's all you need to know when you get the drown frame, and then when the second one comes. The problem becomes if you were to pause on the exact frame that the exact second frame that you drown, then you have to delay that pause, otherwise you'll just get the game over. So a good habit is to pause for just barely enough time on the first one you do, unless you've buffered into it. So if I pause early here, like this, I know I'm early, so I'm gonna go. I was gonna go for a while, but I didn't realize how close I was. So I knew I was early, so I buffered, heard the drown, and did one instantaneously after, because I know that frame isn't gonna do anything for me. Once you're on the second one, that's when you have to kind of pay attention. So ideally, it would look like that. So that was a one frame. I almost didn't wait long enough. Oh yeah, I'm gonna clip it, don't worry. In short, my controller is mostly like, this, and then I go to this. So, it's not too terrible. The hardest part is definitely getting used to that timing, so that was too fast. I landed up there. I didn't pause early enough. There you go. That one is not that hard. The second one we do, and this is assuming you're doing Yes Cloak, but if not, you can ignore this one. For Yes Cloak, the way we do it in Act 1 is slightly different than how we do it in Act 2, where we normally walk over to planes, save there, and then we'll come here. For No Cloak, this doesn't matter, but there's this splotch on the ground of lighter grass. It's like this section right here. And if I put this bar along the bottom of it, like at the bottom of the feet of that lighter splotch, you'll see there's a section right in the middle of that bar, right here, that's darker. And at the tip of like where that dark piece of collision peaks, that's where I'm sitting. So, down. So quite literally, I will stand right on top of that peak, or just about here. And this one is a little harder. We don't do this the same way in Act 2, and I'll go over that as well. But for Act 1, I hold my controller with L2. I hover my left index right here above select. I have my thumb over the left stick. I have R1 being held down, and I'm ready to press X. And so the way you have to do this one is a little harder, because what we're doing is, because this ledge is not solid, so like if I walk into the side of the ledge, I can just walk straight through it. Just like that. So what we're trying to do is that. What we're trying to do is hit the water with momentum, so that way we can slide out of it, if that makes sense. This one is particularly hard because you're coming at it from the side. You'll have miracle speed normally here for Yescalope. So you'll walk into it, and then you'll have your positioning. You'll drop, and then while you're dropping, you're gonna start going back into the wall. Hit jump before you hit the water, and then pause. And from this point on, we're gonna keep holding L2 R1 into the side and buffer frames. So 1, 2, and I didn't go far enough. So I did have a thought. I did just wonder. If I were to come at this with low ground, how would this work? There. So there's not really a great way to do this one aside from that side hop. This one is by far the hardest. And I would recommend doing this one with low or with high gravity, not low gravity, because it'll completely change how you do it. I prefer high gravity. You have to get a feel for it. The hardest part is getting the pause. You do get the pause, there's a good chance you were early on everything else, so it doesn't matter. This is just a pain in the ass of a trick. So there, I didn't wait quite long enough. It was close. That was good. There, I'm not getting a distance. There we go. That one will warp you to the safe place. And that's great. It works very well. It's very, very hard. That one, by far, is the hardest. The third one we'll do is in Draken Ridge. And we'll do this when we're going to Kogum, and we're also going to implement this into the all bosses route now. So, assuming you came this direction from Meridel, so here's Meridel, you come in this way. Instead of doing the spin clip here, which you can do, but it's probably slower with the new method that Neil mentioned, you're going to run past Motaro, and you're going to get low gravity on this. Once you have low gravity on that, you're going to keep running, until you see the bridge, Targum Bridge. And the way that I position myself is that there is this darker rock on the ground here, and there's this point of it where it kind of gets cut off by this ledge, but it's pointing almost towards that platform that the bridge connects to. And if you look, and here, I'll see if I can get closer to it. If you look right to the left of Tor, right here, there's this corner of this platform. That corner is what I'm aiming at. So I'm positioning myself roughly about at this corner of this darker stone that I'm standing on, and aiming at that corner on that platform. And so the strat that I've been doing that I feel is probably the best is you'll have speed and you'll have low gravity. And so you're going to run straight off with L2 and R1, and you're going to do 3 spins. You can do the first spin early, but you have to fall an amount of distance before you can do the second spin. Otherwise, you'll hit the text box. I'll show you what I mean. So if I do it really close together, or just won't do it anyway, I'm early on my spin. It's just deciding not to do it. You have to fall a certain amount, otherwise you're going to hit that text box. Sometimes it happens more often during runs for some reason, which is just super annoying because he's there, so it should be happening. But it doesn't matter. So what I'll do is I'll run with L2 R1. I'll do those 3 spins. After that third spin, I'm going to start buffering my pause screen. I might wait a little bit based on how high I am from the ground, but the idea is that you keep that speed that you have moving forward through the air, and you're buffering so when you hit the water, you'll start sliding forward. So it should look something like this. So I'm partway in the water now, but I'm not drowned yet. So I'm going to keep buffering. Just drown this one. Okay, so I drown, do one more, and then on pause. And you'll see there, Tor clipped up onto that platform, and then came over. If I do this at normal speed that I do the other 2 clips on, the other 2 wrong warps on, that one worked, so I was a little far away. I didn't pause, but like that. So I was a little fast, but still. You'll get a game over here. And that is for the reason that the part of Dragon Ridge that has its respected music and this platform I'm sitting on now, you go over a loading zone. If you listen, the audio is a little different. It sucks the music isn't playing. But this platform and going just off the edge of it over top of the water is a transition zone. So when you're going over that transition zone, the game lags enough that if you don't pause for longer, you are going to drown. And game over. So this is a strat I used to do. So you used to have to pause longer, and that almost wasn't long enough, and then you'll warp here. There's also the original strat of how to do it, which you risk hitting that text box. Again, sometimes I don't know why you hit it, why you don't, because I tried to hit it earlier and I couldn't. Where you would L2 off backwards and then jump forward. I don't know why I hit that there, but yeah. So there's a number of strats to do it. Doing the 3 spins and just going forward and buffering is probably the easiest. You can kind of gauge how long you're waiting, or how your timing is for the buffer, based on how far Tor is laying down during it. So I'll see if I can get something good here. Drawn here, drawn there, do one more, So you see how Tor, like, hit the ground, but almost immediately I got the warp? If I do that a little faster... Not quite what I meant. Once he lays his head down and stops moving, that's when the game over pan starts. The closer you are to that, the, I guess, technically more efficient your push, your pausing was. If you wait too long, you'll land there. If you wait just long enough, but not quite too long, let's see if I can do it. I didn't wait quite long enough. You can get it to where Tor will just barely start laying down, and then he'll warp here. It's hard to do reliably, but nonetheless, those are the warp-ups. And with Act 3, with the Act 3 wrong warp, we're only going to be doing it when we're in Hundo, in like the one place we do it, and in any percent yes cloak. And the reason we can only do it with yes cloak has to do with the fact that we don't have the cloak, and that seems like a stupid point. I'll explain. So we have to get back into the castle. And the only way we can really do that is by using that loading zone that we assume is supposed to be like an Act 3 loading zone that got left over that was never used. So what we're doing is we're going to use the same wrong warp, which is going to put us at Draken Ridge again. And we're going to ledge fly through the wall at Dragon Ridge to get into the out of bounds area. And that's right where we would normally up warp when we're doing the out of bounds. Thanks for good luck, Neil. It's right where we would normally up warp doing the out of bounds to load in like the castle section for us to warp into the courtyard. And we can just go straight there. So that one will be a little bit easier. We don't have to pause for this one for the sole reason that we have two characters. If you do a wrong warp, any wrong warp, and you are in Act 3 or 4, so you have both characters, I think the only exception might be like maybe if you're in like Where Luke Burrows and you don't have Roberta at the time or something, which I don't even know if there is a wrong warp possible there, then it wouldn't work probably, but I'm not 100% sure. But if you get the game over for the wrong warp, or game over, it will just change characters at the new position. So I'm just going to walk off and do the same inputs minus the selecting. Like that. And it's going to swap my character and turn me to Roberta. If you do it super perfectly, either if you do pauses to delay like the death timer or whatever, or if you get like genuinely the frame perfect up warp onto the platform, it will keep you as the character you tried to do the wrong warp as, which in this situation isn't ideal because we want to be Roberta anyway for taking the sister shields away. But it's not the biggest deal, you can just swap back anyway. This just cuts out one other thing we have to do. From here, normally this invis wall would be here, but since I loaded a state, yeah, you need to do the pause if your other character is dead. For any percent yes click, that shouldn't be the case, but if it is the case, we'll have problems anyway. I think we have bigger problems if that's the case. There would be this normal invis wall here, so we do the clip through it like normal. The same one we do in Act 1. We're going to come up onto this platform, and then we're going to do a vault up onto this one. Notice that I didn't jump on the ledge and grab it like that. I want to be set back a little bit from the wall. So you jump into it. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to take another like 3 steps forward or something. Something super small. I'm going to face diagonally at the wall. And I'm just going to do a ledge fly. And it's going to put me out of bounds. I'm going to be right here. From here, you can just go off to this left side, jump over this invisible wall, and this spire that the aim reticle is aiming at, that's the one we're aiming at normally to load in the castle corner. So we're going to run just to the left of it is what I do until I line up where I like it to be. Right about here or so. And we're going to run and do the exact same thing we do to get inbounds to the courtyard. That, I was looking away, so I missed the anti-darkness, but we're back in the courtyard. And that is all that's different. Now, mind you, if you're doing no cloak, which I don't know which one you're planning on doing, but if you're doing no cloak, none of those will apply to you at all. Actually, that's not true. The one before marital entry will. It's not. That one is probably the easiest one to put into the route. It's also super, super easy. What's going on, Shy? Thanks for the raid. And yes, Poggle Fox is usable in no, which means we can get the instant Narfus. And since we're not going to Cogum, we never have to use the Plains Warp in Act 1, and we never do the Cogum Warp in Act 2. Or Act 1 as well. And then, since we don't have the Cloak, we have no way to get out of bounds in Act 3 if we did the wrong Warp over Dragon Bridge. And there's no other way for us to realistically get back in to the castle, since we haven't unlocked the front door, and there's no, that I know of at least this time, way for us to get out of bounds without the cloak there. The only other thing is pertaining to, let me do this. I didn't know there was a slope clip, but I believe it. The only other thing is you have two options as far as getting the leaf moat goes. Two realistic options. Number one is you're here, you do the wrong warp, I'm too far forward, wrong warp, and you turn around and you grab the leaf moat that's here, which is slightly slower technically. That's fine. The other option is that while we're in, I should have gone the other way. While we're in Shadowglen, let me get back up here. On the top side of Shadowglen, there is a leaf moat. You can kind of see it from here. It's that leaf moat right there. And it just so happenly works that we go right past it to get to the Arbendos. So what we do instead is we come inbounds about here. We run here, and there's this little, like, point right where Tor's standing. There's this point in the collision here that normally I like to run off of. I'm going to go about one Tor to the left of it, and I'm going to drop off of this. As soon as I step off this platform, I'm going to just let go of my movement. And before I hit the ground, I'm going to let go of L2. The reason I'm letting go of L2 is that free falling will cause you to roll, and rolling will cancel the pickup animation of the leaf moat here. If I didn't let go of L2, then I would get the pickup animation, which just wastes more of our time. So that'll look more or less something like that, and you'll roll into it. And then I don't have my speed potion anymore, but you could normally just hold L2 and then keep going off this here, and then do this. Everything else is the same. So I'll pop this potion just to do that. Pop the potion just to be faster. We'll run out. And then, like we said before, we're going to come over to the mouth of Shadowglen. We're going to feed Poggle Fox over here. We're going to come around this rock, that is the biggest part, and drown in this section of water, after this waterfall. Because again, the one up there by Pogglefox will put you back at Living Hut. And then we did a wrong warp. If you grab the leaf moat, you can turn to the left. Right back this way, and go right. Just like that. So I want to explore. Dude, my throat has been annoyed for the past like couple of days. I'm sure you can hear it, but it's more just like annoying. Like it doesn't hurt. It's not tight. It's just annoyed. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna make the steep there. So when I was timing the ledge flight out from somewhere around that spot, it came out to like 45-ish seconds. With like pretty fast movement, I feel. Out. Off here. Bang. Come over to the ledge fly. Not great that I got that ledge grab, or that I fell off the ledge there, but it's fine. Run along the tree line, and then I'm going to stop time once I hit the ground here. I was probably a little early, but still, 44 seconds. From this same timing, and I think I'm a little further back than I would normally be. I was also timing this as Roberta before, so I do have to get low grab as Tor. Maybe I should actually change that. I don't have... Yeah. Let me fix that. Let me just do it so I have Roberta, so it's like a consistent timing, and I can just do it how I would do it in the run. But the idea is that there is a wall. There's a wall that we can just mega jump through, like just straight through. I'll just reset the potion. So I'm gonna do the ledge fly again. Don't do that here. Let's play the wall. Here. Walk along the trees. And we'll stop time at the same place. So 43 and a half. Instead, what we can do is come over to this rock on the right, the small one. Give ourselves a low grab. Face this wall. And just mega jump right through it. And then if we run about this angle through here, come to just the left of that corner, and then run pretty much in the center between the mountains on the right and the stones on the left. Just keep running. You'll warp through that, and you'll be right up on the tree line. So it was pretty shitty movement, but it still came out to about 2 seconds faster. 2.5. If you go too far to the left there, you'll actually load in the Brightvale road, which is what I was saying we could use for Hundo. Like this, actually. So I was too far to the left, and it just loads in the Brightvale road. We can load it in further down, actually. So I think the furthest down I accidentally got was about here, which isn't a whole lot of time saved, but it's better than going up the Market Town thing, ledge flying out, going up more, coming down, and then coming down this way. So it's a little bit more direct as an option. But if I can get this... The fuck is A and Q? What does that mean? All main quests viable? Maybe. I'll step a little bit more to the right than I think I have to. Aim again about at the center, maybe veering a little bit on the right side of this gap. Just keep running, keep running. Okay, I'm up here. I'll just run through the trees. Up 3 seconds faster. And it's a little bit awkward because I'm just not used to it yet. Downwards, which is a little bit slower. And 44.5. So yeah, about like 3 to 4 seconds faster is what I'm averaging around with this. It's not terribly hard either. The biggest thing is making sure you're not behind this rock, and then making sure you're not too close to the one on the right, otherwise you'll grab an invisible edge. I went a little bit further left than I wanted to, so I'm going to go a little bit to the right here. And that actually worked out just fine. I'll run through the trees. So pretty good. Yeah, the speed clip puts you in the same place. Ugh. That one I'm just gonna clip, just because it's easier. Mega jump? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay. What do I want to practice? I want to practice. Why did I pop that? Dude, my throat is gonna make me so annoyed. What is he wondering? What did I say? What did I do? Oh my god. Really? We're not gonna auto check that? Yeah, that was a misplay, to say the least. Let's see. Here, here. Can I click us to the light part of the water on the other side of the bridge? Ooh, hold on. Let me drown real quick, and then figure out what you need. Let me click dash to that light part of water on the other side of the bridge. I see what you mean after the ledge flow. What you mean over there? Because I've tried going over there, if that's what you mean. I wasn't able to find anything, but doesn't mean there isn't anything here. So, that sucks. Yeah, I was messing with that this morning as well. I tried to see if there's anything we could do that was faster, but I couldn't find anything. Is where it burrows. Where the burrows lower to be specific. 8 is middle and 7 is upper. thinking depending on the attack sequence he decides to do, it might be faster to just... That's the other thing, is she can just do that if she decides to. I don't know. I'm not like super in love with this strat, but it's not horrible. I don't have toggle blocks, we're gonna ignore that. Dude, what are we doing? Hello? What is this? I'm reloading this. This is stupid. He's just not getting hit? Bro, what? Fucking finally, Jesus. $16. 1-6. That's not what I do. Anything else I really want to hit? Not really. Let me go feed cat. Speed through this real quick. And I'll be right back. Gato has been fed. Disconnected. Get this up. Why is this not connecting? Oh. Figure out why this isn't working for me. Because why would it work? Are you fucking kidding me? Do I have to unpair and repair it? Device. Okay. Sure, I guess. Don't know what that was for, but it works. Cool. Yeah. We're gonna be running its PB because it was yesterday's run. There's a lot of time saved to be had. Lot. Have to remember all the things. This run can absolutely do good things. Awesome. Good start. This is the warm-up run. The run after it, world record. I'm bad at the video game. Oh well. Excuse me? If this is bad enough, I'm just gonna reset it. I can almost guarantee you this is gonna be a reset. I can guarantee you it's gonna be a reset. It's gonna be at over 330, so. Ah! Found something? I was wondering earlier today if we can get over this cutscene trigger, but I wasn't able to find a way to do it. I'm conflicted on whether or not I should just do Fig. Like, theoretically, it won't save time. Like, at best, it would break even, right? But I don't know. Hmm. Interesting. Let's see what's... Oh, I didn't fucking slip it down. I'm trying to find out. It's hard to get wrong side. Hard to get in there. It puts you on the other side of that invis wall, unfortunately. Also, you have to not hit that, which is... You don't always. I've messed with it before. It's pretty specific if you do or not. I don't remember how. Maybe it was like this. You have to, like, get part of the bounce. Oh? Okay, hold on. Wait. You could just jump through like that. Wait. Oh! Not there. That was here. I stand like in the middle of this one. Nice. Yeah, this is supremely risky because if you hit that trigger, it's just fucking rip. That's 9 seconds versus... versus, like, 12 and a half. When we said glitches on a Bagus, that cutscene is so long, though. I honestly probably wouldn't even pop a potion there. You also have to make sure you have... .0 gravity. Yeah, that's hard. Oh, that's very hard to do right. You have to do it from, like, pretty much the middle here. As cool as this would be, to be like, oh yeah, we just barely hit it. I think it's too close. It might actually be too far back. Try, like, in the center of this. Pretty sure farther back is gonna make me hit it. We'll see. Why is the trigger so tall, dude? I don't know why it needs to be that tall. For, like, actually 0 reasons. I doubt I can do it. Alright, that doesn't help. How was the mid-air jump slash thing? Interesting. Do that right. Oh, it properly killed him. Nice. Oh, I can show this off now. I don't think I've ever showed this off on stream. You can do this. That was not how that was supposed to work. Anyway, it showed him as dead for a little bit there. If you didn't see that. Okay. Anyway. Unlucky. It extends that far? Bruh. But did you try this? 'Cause well. I'm trying to think. Do we think it's worth doing Fig? Because the maths that if we get one pickup from like a Black Knight or the one of the Dark Knights, whatever, it would come even, assuming it's a good Fig.
There are legends that dwell within the hidden places of Neopia. Some are of the light, but others...
So like, I don't know if it's worth.
Others are of the darkest kind.
I would like it to be. I'm thinking though. Unless we found a reason to pick another thing up or something happened, then I don't know. want Fig to be worth it, but I'm like, he would be even at best. Starlights are not worth it. We all know that. Oh no. The best thought that I have is if we guaranteed got the safety pot in Vault, safety res pot, then that would make it break even, guaranteed. And then if you got a night pickup, then that saves time. You save time on moats. You save time. I don't know. Maybe it is worth, like, ever so barely. I might just do it anyway. It's like, just thinking about it, we'd get more use out of like a handful of our potions, which I don't know. I'm holding L2? What? If this run dies, then I'll do Fig next time. We'll see what happens. Something in me is just like, yeah, it's faster. Also, I didn't pick that up somehow. Awesome. Why did I jump? This run's dead. Favorite? Neil? Neil's your favorite? Big honor. I'm getting a call anyway, so this actually works out. I'll be back.
There are legends that dwell within the hidden places of Neopia. Some are of the light, but others... Others are of the darkest kind.
All right. Camera, hello? Okay, there we go. We're gonna go with Fig. So we're gonna start off like 30 seconds behind or something. But it should break even. Maybe save me a teensy bit of time, but or we're just not gonna. We're gonna do that again. Very cool. Very cool. Awesome start. This is the worst part of this, dude. I swear to God, I hit select. Okay. Hello? Thank you. Dude, I swear to God I'm hitting it before that. Am I missing the button and I'm sliding onto it or something? Maybe.
There are
There.
legends
Okay,
that
yeah.
dwell within.
We'll see. I thought I was one more frame away. Dude, I hate the Fig Chronicles, dude. Oh! It's so painful. It's so painful every time. Like actually just every time. Yes, this is the fuck it. I'm like consistently like 5 frames late, and it's making me kind of angry. I'm not gonna lie to you.
There are legends that dwell within the hidden places of Neopia. Some are of the light, but others. Others are of the darkest kind.
Dude, can you hang that left off the speed potion? I'm missing the exit from Shadowgun. You mean like you've grabbed the potion, you've done like the movement towards there's a brown rock shape. What? I'm gonna be real. No idea what they're talking about. You come out of the big tree and shadow then jump over. Okay. Yeah, right. You mean loading up onto that section? Mm, not that I look for. There's a very particular looking gap that you can see as you get further to the left. It closes up, and that's what I look for. explain that very well. I wonder if you're coming out in the place that I think you're coming out. Because ideally, what's happening is you're running this way. You're going to up warp onto this first. That collision right there. What's up, Niz? I just started runs. And then we're going to turn to the left. Okay, cool. I got stuck on the ledge. And then not this collision here, but keep going. And in the distance, that rock that just loaded in, I'm running right at it. There's a gap there. And that's what I'm aiming for. Yeah, the middle one isn't bad. It is slower. What's up, Charles? Actively not letting myself jump there is hard. The other times popped out elsewhere? What? Yeah, the fact that you're getting shadowed inconsistently is like a huge part of it. Let's see, 24.5 seconds. That can be faster. It's not that bad. Mr. Donut is insane. Pop Donut in the house. Crazy. Thanks for the hug, Mirko. Yo, Mijit. Nice, nice. Good stuff. Dude, the Lucas is so cool. It's not as good as just doing Seeper, but it's so cool. Dunks his coffee into his donuts? What? The Lucas looks painful? I mean, yeah. The Lucas is probably less painful than just having actual CPR done. Charles, the Lucas is a mechanical device used to do CPR compressions. Instead of having people do compressions, it's used for very specific scenarios. We ideally prefer people to do the compressions themselves, but... It's super cool. It's not as good as just doing compressions. but it has its benefits, especially if it's like a really tight area and you can't get a good angle on compressions, or I don't know. There's certain people that couldn't have it done, so like if you're too large, like severely obese people, you can't really use the Lucas with them. If they're too tiny, there's a chance you can't use them based on how small they are. If they're like really, really small, because you're likely to do more damage than hurt them or than help them. It's definitely really neat. It's a whole acronym. I don't know what it stands for, though. Yeah, that too. It's especially useful in the field because they can just, like, backboard you and then just say, fuck it. And it'll do all the work for them. Just super, super nice. It makes it infinitely easier to actually move you as well. Because then you don't have to be like, okay, we're going to put them on the stretcher and you're immediately going to straddle them on the stretcher and do compressions while we get you into the back of the cart or back of the truck. And yeah, it makes for much... Having it makes it far more consistent that people are going to survive. Studies have shown, at least. Lung diversity cardiac arrest system. I had no idea that's what it meant. That should have been way faster than it was, but it's fine. The acoustic way. Yeah, like to feel that flail chest kick in. That shit's crazy. It was so bad. It's weird. It is very unnerving the first time. You're just like, oh. Oh. Got Rosk the first time? Dude, fast or like... Did it take a while? This is the only code I've been a part of. We got them back, but it took like multiple rounds. I was in there for one round and that shit was rough. Like, I knew it was hard, like going into it. I didn't think it was that hard. Also, that was a really shitty entry. 2 rounds? Oof. Hello, wrong boss? There you go. That was... oh my god. Yeah, for all bosses you're doing both. For Yes Cloak, you're doing both in Act 1. For No Cloak, you're just doing... Marcus. Heartwarming. This is... oh, man. I mean, yeah, no, it's super unsettling. You're just like, oh, that's not what a chest feels like. Nervous about what? You do Kog'Maw? Kog'Maw's not that bad. Especially if you do the ult strat, not the wrong warp strat, it's not that bad. I feel like I really botched this one. Kog'Maw is by far one of the hardest sections of the run, but as long as you take your time and learn what you're doing, it's not that bad. The rest of my career was downhill from there is funny. Yeah, with the proper water walk and doing probably meth warp. I mean, I would recommend learning fast mines because it's not that hard, but meth warp is with asterisk RNG pretty free. I've only been a part of one code, so. Nice. We're doing Fig in the all bosses route at the very beginning of the bucket for any % yes cloak. When we get the cloak, we're doing Chlorage and we're doing Fig together. Which is, I mean, you might know Fig. I don't know how much you've been like in and out of reading. Yeah. Honestly, same. Early on my inputs. Bro, it is cool. This shit is banger. Yeah. See, you start off by watching and being like, okay, I can replicate that. And then you eventually start going down the rabbit hole of like, oh my god, this is how this works. We can apply this in like 10 different places. And you just start fucking squirreling into shit. And that's where I'm at. Like, I'm just so deeply invested. I'm like, oh yeah, no, I can just tell you like exactly how this works in every single place that we use it. The exception of like a... What the fuck? Did my X input just not go through? What was that? We're just doing a warm-up run, so it's fine, but what the fuck was that? I guarantee I pushed X. Niz is about to follow it up with, and then they immediately told me I was wrong, and that's not how that works. Breaking the shit out of the games is part of the fun. Just saying. Yeah. I mean, valid thought. I don't know if he's tested it, but like, I mean, just knowing how console load works, guaranteed. That's just gonna happen. I do have to do Bedge. I know, the melt's so nice. When he doesn't jump at the first thing, it kind of makes me a little angry, but, well. It is. It very much is. Same with the one cycle in Jumpy 2 that I found recently. That shit feels so good. So good. fuck is Pink Pony Club? So Pink Pony Rosk is funny. Song. You know, I don't know what answer I expected, but fair enough. Ooh, I fucked that up really bad. I went way too far to the left there. I just...
There are legends that dwell within.
So, if you're in the darkest fairy tower before starting the fight, you can load back into regular fairyland. You cannot go from fairyland to the regular world, and there's no way to get from regular fairyland to the darkest fairy fight area. There's also no way to, without going through the proper cutscenes and avenues and whatnot, to get from fairyland to Altador and vice versa. It's just because there's one exclusive way to get back to these things, and it's so stupid. But whatever. I just Fig. I'm conflicted because we're starting behind. I think I'm not gonna do it. I think I'm just not gonna do Fig, because I feel like it should be faster, but it messes with my head enough that it throws me off, and the fact that we're starting technically speaking 20 something seconds behind, it just ruins my mental. So I don't know. I'll just go without it. It's whatever. One would think that I wouldn't be doing that anymore, but who knows? I guess it's harder than one would think to just not hit the button.
There are legends that dwell within the hidden.
You just want to be yelled at while you play this? That's what it's like being okay at this game and then messing up the tiniest thing. And then Neil just goes, bro. It's an experience. Or Niz watching me fail a thing and then saying he hits these. It's great, don't get me wrong. But god damn it, some of the nitpicks. What are you doing? I can't even blame him. That's really funny. What are you doing? Re-half before you jump? What? What do you mean? A 3.5 for the jump? Oh, you're okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. That's one you'll definitely just get used to. I'm not gonna lie. That one messed me up for a while. Yeah, after me, though. The invis before the outskirts load place, yeah. Watch this. Bang! Told you. That actually might be a global goal for me. I know I have a 321, but I don't know what it is. It might be a 321.8, which if it is, that's insane. But whatever. Were you thinking of doing any percent or any percent today? Ooh, unlucky. Yoke? Nice. Giving up on Noke, I see. Fuck. Dude, thank you. Hello? Thank you. Because of all the wrong warp stuff that was added. Alright. Fair enough. Can't do dupes, dude. Nice, nice, sounds good. It'll feel like that, to be honest with you. You'll, like, have a thing down, or at least an idea you want to do, And then you'll just immediately start shitting the bed. Honestly, there's a couple things in this run that I do that with, too. It's like, I can do the wrong warp fine. I can do new mines fine. And then I'll just completely shit the bed for no reason. I just make it to the Mirka and now I keep fucking overrunning. It's like, bro, what the fuck? Yep. It's humbling. It is very humbling. Dude, oh my god. I swear I was holding L2. Okay, now it's just not letting me in the corner. What? Into the corner. Thank you. That one was just bullshit. Yeah, Neil's new strap for that is really good. It feels very fluid, I would say. God, dude. Your new strat for getting the Kog'Maw wrong warped into the road, unlucky. That probably means you were on the left side of that invis wall. Yeah, that's usually what happens. No, we're not doing power pushing for Ixie 2 anymore since we're getting Hoggle Fox and it's less than 2.5 seconds of difference. Which means that it's breaking even. Because an Ulfric dupe, ideally, like if you're doing them fast, will take 2.5 seconds. And since it's not taking more than that, we're not losing time doing it. It does open it to be more variable if he chooses to be an asshole and just run away or something. Because you have to do 7 hits before he'll stand still, instead of like the 4 or 5 it was before. So 2 full hit combos plus 1. But other than that, it's not different. For Yogg, yes. So long as you're doing Plains Warp, then you'll go over, drown, grab the water moat, walk down to the save, go do the wrong warp at Plains, go do the wrong warp at the entrance of Cogum, go through mines, free Zixie, do all that, with Pogglefox, mind you. Don't forget to feed him, like, before you save, after you leave Meridel. And then everything else should be as you remember it. Dongle Fox. Apple Fox. We're also not using Power Potion on Narfus for all bosses, but we are still doing it for 90%. Just to be clear. Please, let me get this. I just didn't hit it anywhere. My controller's not even, like, on my lap either, so I don't know why towards that random extra swing, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Shitty Narfus. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm stuck on the thing. Really bad time for a call. This fucker. Anyway, that went from being like okay to being this is the world's shittiest run I've ever done. So that's super cool.
Mm-hmm.
What? 18 seconds off world record? Am I? Is that what this run is on pace for? I guess you're right. Nah, you don't know what you're talking about. Doesn't matter. Listen, we'll tell you when you're older, Naz. How about that? Live split is I mean, have you looked at Josh's stream and live split recently? Like, clearly it is. Bad. Don't hit me. Fuck. Big flashing lights warning for the room. Yeah, for sure. I pushed back on the stick, I guess. .458 touchdown is decent. Wow, like it's not flashing yet? Is it gonna flash at all for there? Cutscene? What the fuck? That's super rare. Fuck. What the fuck? I'm inside. Hello? Thank you. Alright, this Act 2 went from being like okay to shit. 52 door touch. We're aiming for a 7:15. Oof. Oh, it's worse than that. Oh, it's a 717 or 16. That hurts. Please don't fuck this up. Hello? Oh my god. I just messed up my movements so poorly there. Oh my fucking god. I actually fell through the hole. Well, I lose time here. Unless I can get the kick. Yeah, I don't lose time. The fuck happened to my PB? Let's see if I can do this movement properly. Give me a couple secondy soos. Come on. I get to lose more time. Hooray. Dude. Or not, I guess. Went too far out, and then it was just like, okay, well, I'm gonna back up. That was bad. Come on, stop climbing. Not worth me popping a potion here, because a lot of this is just climbing. Alright. Thanks, man. Considering the amount of time that I put in this game, I should be better than I am. Fuck. Right. Oh my god. God damn it. Question is, can I get the... Oh, no. I got it. This run has been all around dog shit. Now I'm doing this. God damn it. There's certain parts of this you can get out of. I only know because I've done no reset Hundo runs and gotten out of it. I don't know if this is one. If I can... I jumped at some point. Oh. Maybe... Maybe not. Like here. Oh, I can see the spot. I can't get to it. Oh. I keep messing up. Oh, dude. Oh my god. I don't know why here. I don't know why I keep messing that up. Not ideal. A Brazilian times, even. Dude, I keep going past it. Oh my god, I know what I'm doing, too. Oh god. between this here. If I step back into this, it deloads it, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Interesting. Yeah, the zone map loads with the food chute map that exists. It's technically the escape from Vault, like after you've killed the Drake, the Meridol. Around like this? What it is? Oh, not quite. Um, the zone map is good for telling what you're looking at, but it can be confusing. It's good for learning. I'll say that. As long as you like take the time to figure out what the fuck you're looking at. I'm using it here because there's a strat that I developed at one point where you could go straight back to like inbound Whaley Woods, but I'm obviously skill issuing it really hard. This puts me main, yeah. Because I can cut off like a good little bit of time here if I remember how to do this. Okay, I can just do that. Go on the side of them or get caught. I see what I need to do. Okay. Maybe I was wrong. Go on the other side of them. So there's an invisible wall, because why wouldn't there be? Only. At the intersection of those two roads. Where's the center there? What the fuck? That was interesting. Yeah, you have those days. I just... The last of my water. Very tiny hydrate, but a hydrate nonetheless. Why are we sexing in chat? I can see inbounds, but like, I just over here. I'm too wide. I won't do anything. I come here. Get fucked. What? This is not what I wanted. I'm in gay baby jail. Awesome. Here. Get this turnaround wide. And then go here. Is that right? No. Need to explicitly avoid that. Okay. Come on. It's gonna make me fucking. No, it's not here. No, I swear to God, it's been doing it before. And I, like, what? Am I going too far to the side? But the 3 things there. No. What if I go to the... Okay, that's just not gonna do anything for me. Like, ugh. I don't remember, dude. Chicken tendies and mac and cheese. Dibs. Do that. Yeah, but I called dibs. It was way further right than I thought it was. Almost seems like it's... unloaded it. Nice. Oh, I know why. What? No way. Dude, these two pieces of collision that upwarp me are going to make me go insane. Going like here. No, I gave baby jokes. Am I just fucking not? Under this, I need to go over here. I think I saw what I'm aiming for now. It's maybe not. I thought I saw a pile of rock. Is it that? Oh. God damn it. I keep thinking I see what I want, but I just don't. Oh my god, it's that. We're gonna have a spawn of incarnate. What do you mean by that? What's this? No. What the fuck? I just stared at it, dude. Dude, I don't, like, I don't understand. I might just go back to doing this. It's like, I clearly fucking can't. I just do these collision boxes are gonna make me angry. Like, really angry. And if it does that to me, I might as well just take it. That's not what I'm trying to do. I might as well just do that. Load that and run. I guess I'll just go back to this, because I can't play the game any other way. Awesome. Where am I? What is happening? Okay, sure. Works. Not what should have happened, but it works. Early this run, I don't completely blunder everything. Like, I just want to complete a run. That's all I want. I mean, none of this is particularly hard that I'm doing, and it's just like, I just keep doing it wrong. It's frustrating. Like, out through the little cave cubby thing there. When you're trying to grab the potion, are you holding L2 or no? Okay. I was gonna say, some people hold L2 and I feel like that makes me go through the wall more often. And you're not jumping. Because there's a small chance to, like, flip your way into it, especially when you grab the potion if the potion spawned, like, a little bit far out, that you can clip all the way through, and there's, like, one way to kind of mediate it, but it's annoying and kind of difficult. Usually isn't worth the time to fix it, it's just more worth to reset a run. But, like, if you're stuck, like, halfway in the rock, the only thing you can do if you can't just walk straight out is turning towards the rock that sits out of bounds on the left side, to the side that we walked to grab the potion, and then jumping, like, towards that rock as if you're trying to jump into it. It's, like, the only thing I've been able to consistently found that can get you out if you're stuck in the wall. If you clip all the way through, it's just fucked. Yeah, I have no idea. Nice. I guess you just have to mention how this run is, like, probably going to be world record, but, like, it won't actually be because I'm going to skill issue throughout the entire run, and then theoretically it should happen, but that's just not how it's going to pan out, because it never does. I'm starting 2.5 seconds behind, so... Real. Okay, not real in the nap part, but it'd be like that sometimes. But just another thing to add to the practice log. Nice dupes. Only I wasn't only 0.2 ahead because of my first split. Nice. Alright, awesome. Good movement. Excuse me, dude? What is with this ledge today? Thank you. Like, what is it doing? Ugh. Like, also, what is that? Why is it not letting me in? Ratchet nose. I still had the purple jump in me. Oh, I lose a lot of time here. Oh well. $35? Dude. Oh, man. Time loss. Energy drink enjoyer. Hello? DG? What is DG? Oh my god, I'm fucking stupid, dude. I haven't been in a Dollar General in a hot minute. There's not that many that I can think of around me. Uh, I remember when I used to be decent at this game. Not anymore. But hold on. Yeah. And as far as I know, there's no sweep clip to be done. I've tried chest clipping as well, and I haven't found anything. There's no chest close enough to a wall. Hello? Thank you. This run fucking sucks. Jesus fucking Christ. Finally an okay split. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, where did that come from? Probably not. People might pay money to yell at us themselves. I could see that. True, I would also accept your money. Oh my god. What? I don't know how that first one didn't go through because I felt like I was pretty close to the edge there. Or we give them out for free all the time. A little bit too far back. We get one for one. Keep messing that up. Okay. He's just like not. Listen, man. It was it's Solarin's fault. See, she was riding Solarin and she actually got really far and then she got boinked off of him. Off of her. Her, him, her. And that's why. She was initially over like dude, if we had access to Solarin, this game would be broken as fuck. God damn it. This run sucks dick, dude. Okay. Oh my god, I'm fucking stupid. What am I doing, dude? What am I doing today? this. Fucking. I might as well just reset, but I won't. Jesus Christ. Outdoor was a little different because it was bubbled off. So, like, eh. Yeah. Eudora. Eudora exists. I don't know if she's technically a dark fairy, but pretty sure she is. It's been a minute, I'll be real. I've never been up to date on the Neopets lore, even when I was active on the site, when I was like, God, I don't know how young. How am I saving time? I mean, fires is a whole thing. Fires is cool if you haven't already gone and like ledge flight out of bounds and experimented with it. Yes, shmoney. Oh my fucking god. The camera went upwards and I wasn't expecting it to do that, and then I must have just been walking too far forward in the first place, but Can I line this up YOLO style with Tor? Maybe. No. Dude, I can't play the game. Like, I just can't play the game.
There are legends that dwell within.
You can still do the ledge fly with them. It's just the lineup is incredibly weird. I also have done it like once when I was experimenting and it like wasn't worth. What massive jump? What do you mean? I'm confused what you mean. Like, the one there? No. We just spin out of bounds now, and then we walk over to a void area that has loaded in the Black Keep properly, so we get upwarped into it. What we used to do is we used to mega jump from the town side on top of the middle platform, and then jump over to the side by Black Keep, and then we go up those pillars and then do the ledge fly from there. That's the old strat. Do I want to deal doing Act 1 and 2 again? In the... Damn it, Niz is online yet. In the... No cloak tutorial, I went through briefly how to do it, like in the description. It's like a text write-up, but there's one specific file you have to download, and then you have to put it in a specific folder to enable the cheats, or to put it in with inside of your cheats folder for PCSX2. And then you just have to enable cheats in like the game properties here, and it keeps it up. It's weird. What the fuck just happened? Why is that tiny? Range? What is happening? Why can't I? Dude, I'm gonna crash out. That's... Okay. We're gonna try any percent. Maybe I can do that. Who knows? I think I'm probably only gonna do one attempt, and then if Niz is on, I'll raid him. If not, I'll probably raid Deesh, unless Shy's doing runs. This game is frustrating today. Okay, that split earlier was not a global goal for me. It was 0.2 off. Okay, didn't think it was that far to the right, but sure. Please, why are we not running? My finger is firmly on R1, dude. I don't understand. God, dude. This is ruining my life. I will keep it going to see how the end of Act 1 goes. If I get the other two wrong warps first try, we'll stay. We'll do the run. If not, then it will be rainy time. What do you mean? Which in particular? Oh yeah, no, for sure. This game is just better than a lot of its competition. Like, maybe I'm biased, which probably, but this game is just too good. Should have done the purple jumpy to start, but I didn't. Regretting it now, but close the thing. Thought I hit square. I didn't void. So. So I'm playing it. Will this let me into the wall this time? Thank you. Wish you would have done that on the all bosses attempts, but what do I know? Clearly it was a skill issue on my part. But... Cool. Definitely moved my thumb. Oh my god. Okay. My thumb slipped off my stick. Oh well. Like, I can't play this game today, man. Whatever.
There are legends that dwell within the hidden places of Neopia. Some are of the light, but others...
You mean hang on? Yeah, what about it? Is there a place we can speed clip? I had a feeling you can get through there. I was messing with this, I think it was on stream, but that fucking slope felt strange. I hate these slopes, dude. Like, I'm running directly at it and I'm falling. Slopes. I'm trying. Actively pressing X and I cannot jump through it. Man. Half the time on this, it's not letting me jump. Please face the wall. Up, go up, go up. Okay. Let me. Thank you. Jesus fucking Christ. You just can't get back in there. What the fuck is this collision? See that? That's weird. That's not what I did. I think I tried. I'm surprised there's nothing here. Or here, doesn't matter. Or here. Yeah. Does this work on you? Oh, I'm ending. Not. This was fucking horrible. But, yeah, no, this is... I can't play the game. I didn't get anything past... I don't even think I got 2 box... Or no, I got 1 run to Wailer King and then just soft-locked myself because it was stupid. I wanted to make her... Actually, I'm just sure. See if I can get her to spin. Yep. I feel that. Can we please spin on command? Oh, now you want to not go over ledges? There we go. Spin to her death. Good enough for me. Okay. Man. Niz not live. What the fuck? Prisoner Breach Eye. Niz is gonna be live later, so make fun of him while he does runs. And yeah. I don't know when I'll be back, but that was infuriating. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not, we'll see. Um yeah. So I see you then. Thanks. Adios.